너도 힘들지? 또 내려갈까? 내려갈까? 내려가자. 내려가자.
Do I have what it takes to make you fall in love with me? Am I the real deal or just another one of those who fake it? Maybe I don't really know you. Maybe I don't really know myself. Let me rest in your arms until the morning comes and fades away our fear. I want to grow up with you. Cliche to say, but it's true. Tell me you see me just as I see you. Sometimes I don't know why I keep trying so hard to change. Should I turn on the lights and let you see me just the way I am? Can you tell me your secrets? It is time to let our guard down. I can promise you anything but loving you tonight. I want to grow up with you. Cliche to say, but it's true. Tell me you see me just as I see you. I want to grow up with you. Cliche to say, but it's true. Tell me you see me just as I see you.
아, 오르막. 에이, 너도 힘들지? 또 내려갈까? 내려갈까? 내려가자. 내려가자. 안 가요? 아, 정말.
Soulmates, best friends. I thought my life was set, but I didn't know you yet. Heartbreak, passion. I thought that I knew best, but I didn't know you yet. I didn't know it then, but I wanted to. I didn't know what love was before. Yeah, it came and went, but it was never true. I didn't know what love was before. I've slow danced in rain, laid petals on the floor, but never felt like this before. Moonlight, champagne. I've met many lonely years. By God, then you appeared. I didn't know it then, but I wanted to. I didn't know what love was before.
It's all in our hands, this life of time that's given to us all.